Thanks for staying with us. You're still on to Good Morning Nigeria on the network service of the NTA. Up next on the program is newspaper review. Stay with us.
All right, we got our newspaper reviewer with us this morning, Chukwudi Abuja. Good to see you. Good morning to you.
How are you today?
Very well.
Yeah, right. Good to see you as well. Demola.
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm good.
Good morning.
Good morning. So you're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, Larry, you have two papers. Why are you laughing?
I just like the way you exchanged that greeting this morning. It's very, All right, so let's take a look at the headlines. The lead story on the front page of the New Telegraph this morning, of course, it's directed to Band A customers. They happen to be having the news all the time. What happens to Band B to E?
You people don't exist.
All right. NEC reduces Band A tariff from 225 naira kilowatts hour.
Is that really a reduction? What do you call that reduction? Anyway, let's...
At least you're in the news. You just said Band A and Band E are not important. So, I mean, I shouldn't respond to that. All right. NEC reduces Band A tariff from 225 naira kilowatts hour to 206 naira 80 kobo per kilowatt hour. All right. Riders with effect from yesterday. Tariff can go lower if Forex continues to fall, says Abba Arabi. Civil servants give federal government 1 week to reverse hike. Details on pages 4 and 8. Interesting read, I tell you. A copy of the New Telegraph would help you. Above that story, we have U.S.-Africa Business Summit. Shatima cancels Dallas trip over 40 presidential aircraft. Foreign Affairs Minister to represent Tinubu. Details on page 6. Next to that, we have first female Nigerian graduate of UK's Royal Military Academy. Reference point for our youths. And that's coming from the First Lady. We have this one on security. Bandits kill 6, injure 8 in southern Kaduna attack. We are not considering foreign military bases in Nigeria. That's according to the federal government. Away from that story now, just above the masthead, we have cryptocurrency. FG malls delisting Naira from P2P platforms. And looking at other stories on the front page of the New Telegraph now, we have 16-year-old boy, how my kidney was harvested despite rejecting 1 million naira. Details on page 30. Oshun 2026, Adeleke Oyinlola Akimbade orders meet agree to end rancor in PDP. Okay, looking below the picture story here, we have Fubara. Wike shouldn't take place of God. The writers says he attended every reconciliation meeting for peace to reign. Regrets they are faced with thunder or lightning after each meeting. And on the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, we have Lagos-Calabar Highway will galvanize the economy, forge national unity. Presidency replies Atiku. And finally, this morning, from the front page of the New Telegraph, we have study, plant-based diet tied to improved sexual health. That's on page 26. So that's it from the New Telegraph. Now looking at the blueprint quickly, Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway leads the headlines, and it says presidency tackles Atiku over conflict of interests claim. Accuses ex-VP of hypocrisy and bad politics. Says Tinubu-led administration attracts $20 billion in 1 year. Above that story, we have take difficult decisions if necessary. CJN tells new judges. Details on page 19. And looking at a little bit of business right here. Pension fund assets declined to 19.67 trillion naira in March. That's according to Pencom. Below the picture story, of course, Band A is also right here. NEC slashes Band A tariff by 18 naira 20 kobo per kilowatt hour. Nigerians kick. Consumers seek reversal to old order. In a green strip, Adamawa government postpones school resumption to curb measles spread. All right, so that's it from the blueprint.
Okay, let me quickly go through the Vanguard newspaper with me here. And above the nameplate of the Vanguard, we have claims of foreign military bases in Nigeria falls. Federal government, the details on page 9. Technical fault in aircraft aboard Shetima's trip to the U.S. African Summit. Details on page 8. Article becoming fond of distorting fact to discredit Tinubu presidency. Details on page 9. And we have petrol scarcity. Why pump price is high in our stations. Ipman. Price gap between major marketers and independents widens. Major marketers in B2B transactions. Edo 2024 PDP APC governorship aspirant resign from parties. AP candidates party chieftain Beaker over funds. The details of that story can be found on page 7. And we have the 1.3 trillion debt court, Genco's capacity to 35%. Details on page 24. Terrorists kill 6, injure 8 in fresh southern Kaduna attack. Details on page 6. World relays in Nassau, Bahamas. Nigeria relay teams book Olympic tickets. That's sports page 31. And Mr. and Mrs. Dad. Last time I came home with a bad result, you said I was born with my mother's brain. This time I came first in my class. Do I still have the same brain? You came first. Oh, that's my brain. I mean, that's my boy.
There was a brain swap. To agree with their sentiment. He is happy. Or is he not?
Yes.
Band A, we've left that.
Oh, Band A.
Band A consumer, how are you doing?
No,
8.1% reduction.
No.
And you don't think we are kind enough?
What kindness is that?
Oh, well,
How do you describe that?
I've invited you to my Band Z. You never ever agreed to come
That's no
over.
reduction as far as I'm concerned.
Well,
And majority of us are kicking against.
Oh, you're in band Z. Some of us are bandless, and some others are bandits.
even bandless. I thought it ended at E.
You don't even
You're even bandless.
I'm better than bandits. Some are bandits.
We were really surprised that he would be shocked by what has happened. Since he was a band boy at Ekiti Community Primary School. Anyhow, well, the reduction has happened from 206 down to, from 225 down to 206. Actually, TUC, that's the Trade Union Congress, says is a very negligible reduction.
It is.
So they actually agree with you.
Yeah.
The point is, first of all, do you get supply
20 hours
20 hours?
minimum.
Well, we do now.
So why are you complaining?
Why would I complain?
About the cost?
No, why would I complain?
It is the job of the government to provide an enabling environment for business to thrive. If you have that amount of electricity supply, why don't you use the electricity to do something that will add to your salary?
Like what?
You go into
Sell ice block. Sell ice block to the bandless people.
You sell ice block, they won't buy where you live because everyone has a giant fridge.
Okay.
Send it to
The
Kerishi,
bandless.
send it to Rosso, send it to...
Start selling lights to people in Bad Z.
No, but
No,
jokes
yeah,
aside,
I can
jokes
send
aside,
lights to
do you know that part of the reason
Yeah.
we don't have money
Yeah.
is that we don't believe in those businesses we call hustling? I'm not joking.
But
There
where
are
do
certain things we decided that we can
True.
never touch. How can we?
It's not about that.
You know?
Actually, it's not about that. Look at the kind of job we do here.
There's no
We're
time.
No,
here
no.
from
No.
7,
No,
about
no.
6.
I was
actually.
just
6 to 10 p.m.
I was
You
just
did
putting.
say 6. I got here like 5:30
That's
this
what I'm
morning.
saying.
I was just pulling your leg,
straight.
but please
From
let
6
me
a.m.
quickly.
to 10 p.m.
Now, let me quickly say this.
Yes.
A business that requires you to run is not yet a business. So you need people to make a business that profits you run. So that argument does not quite hold water. But I quite appreciate the fact that
But you know, looking at what you just said, having people run your business for you in our terrain, you need credible people. Else your business will be run down.
I agree with you.
And sometimes if you're not there to monitor and to ensure that things are done the right way, forget it. In a few years, you'll be back to square zero.
My big brother, his transport company just folded up. He said the drivers were, no, but it's not right. It's just not right. You don't have somebody to trust. I think there are a few people still out there who can be trusted. This young man is saying that he's telling the court that his kidney was harvested, even though he refused the 1 million naira, offered to him for the sale of the kidney. Well, the matter is before a court, so let's not bring in anything that prejudices the process. But I am happy that somebody has been taken to court over organ harvesting. And it's growing. It's just this case that has been reviewed.
Chooks, we are really, really, really very sorry this morning.
What is it?
We don't have time.
Oh, you've decided there's no time allocated to me anymore. That is band A. That is band A ruthlessness.
We apologize. We cannot go with you any longer. So let's remain
they
with
want
band
to
A.
dictate to other bands, what happens.
Anyway,
yes.
That's how far we can take.
It's okay.
Good newspaper review. We'll take a break now. Good Morning Nigeria continues. Stay with us.